What's going on, guys? It's Chris with Edge Body Boot Camp. I'm here today. I'm going to give you guys a 5-move mobility workout that you can do. Mobility is a great thing to work on if it's before your workout, after your workout. Maybe it's a rest day or a cardio day. You just want to get a little bit of extra flow in there. So we're going to do 5 different movements. I want you to spend at least about a minute into each one. So kind of go right into it. So the first one, we're going to call it a 90-90 stretch. So you're going to be sitting down on the ground, thinking about 90-degree angle from your knee to your ankle to your hip. And whenever you're there, all you're going to do is just kind of move. So level 1, you're just going to move it side to side. Really just hit those hips a little bit, warm them up some. Remember, we're going to spend about 1 minute each flow that we're going to do. This we call it a flow. If over time you're going to start moving, you're going to start feeling a little bit better. You're able to feel a little bit more of a twist, so one side or the other, however you want to do it. We'll just do about 3 or 4 more each side, then we're going to kind of progress it up a little bit. You're going to rock a couple more. You should be feeling this right in your hips. If you're like me, my hips are super tight. A lot of years of running, a lot of years of biking, and not stretching, not doing the mobility work that I should be doing. So that's why a big thing is that I need this kind of work done about every day. So let's kind of progress it up a little bit if you want to. You can be here. Whenever you get over there, you can take this back leg, kind of pull that back leg up a little bit, trying to leave your knee on the floor. And you can pull that up as high as you can, as high as you're able to. I'll do about 3 or 4 more each side. Another progression up, you can, instead of just moving over, you can actually turn and reach over a little bit. Hold for a couple of seconds, and you'll turn it over. Reach and turn over. So this is going to be the first one that you can do at home. We'll do a couple more reaches before we move into the next one. Then after this one, it's going to be an inchworm. We're going to move right to an inchworm. We're going to throw a step into it too. So go ahead and pop up on your feet. Remember, basic inchworm, you stand up tall. Walk those hands out as far as you can. And if you get there, I want you to do a spiderman step. So take that knee out to the side, hang out for a second, pull it back in. Other side, hang out for a second, and come right back up. Okay, so we'll just kind of move through this a few more times. You can go hip straight up, walk out, and do that stretch here and here, and walk them straight back up. Or also, wherever you feel more comfortable at, you can also do a bear crawl stance too. So kind of squat down and then walk those hands out, and then move up for your Spider-Man step, 1 each side, and then keep those hips down again, and then come up. So kind of keep moving through this. We'll do a couple more. As always, you can do as much as you want to, but we really want to work on about 1 minute each exercise that we're doing. Okay, so that's going to be your second one. The third one, we've done it a couple times, especially if you've been to Dustin's camp or even my camp as well a couple times. It's going to be called, we call it the world's greatest stretch. It's going to be an inchworm with that Spider-Man step. We're going to add a rotation side to it. So you're just going to go right to that inchworm, walk out, drive that foot up, take your back knee, drop it on the floor. Whenever you're there, you're going to twist up and down. We're going to do about 5 of these. You're going to hold for a second on each side. You can see, once again, my shoulder flexibility is not that great. This is definitely something that I need to be doing as well. Okay, so I just hit 5. We come right back up. Walk those hands up again, all the way back up to my starting position. And then I'm going to walk it right back out again. Other side. Drop that back knee. And then twist up and back down. You may see as we get going with everything that you'll maybe a little bit more flexible on one side than you are the other side. Maybe one hip is tighter, but one shoulder is looser. Definitely something that you can explore. It's also going to be a great way to kind of help you prevent any injuries or anything else like that. So for sake of time, I'm just going to do one on each side. You spend as much time as you want to on each of these exercises that we're going through. Now, the next one, I'm going to use a step here at camp. So we're going to work those hips a little bit more. Mobility is something that you can definitely get down in the weeds with. You can go in, do 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. So we're going to focus a lot on the hips, just because Hips are going to be great to get loose, help your hamstrings as well as your low back, be most of the issues that we see throughout the day. So if you got a box, if you're at home, you don't have a box, then you can easily just do this on a couch. But put 1 foot on that box and then lean into it. Stretch out kind of that glute muscle, those hamstrings. While you're there, I like to even kind of come in, grab my knee. I can kind of move it in and move it out. Call it just a joint flossing movement, just a little bit in, a little bit out. Give you a little bit of movement with everything. You'll see, you can progress it over as far as you want to, pull it in as far as you want to. Our hips are meant to move pretty good range of motion. Most of the time we are sitting the entire day, so it's just not going to be flexible, I guess we can say. But from here, you can progress it down even more. Put that foot on the side of the box, hands on the box. Once again, if that's too easy, drop down to your elbows. This is about all I got today, so I'm going to hang out here. And once again, just do what feels good. If it feels better to take that knee out to the side a little bit, maybe you're a little bit more tight there, go for that. The outside of those hips tight, push it in some. Or even you can lean in, get a little bit more of a hip flexor stretch on that other side. So let's go ahead and switch those legs. Bring it right back up. Instantly, you may be able to say, hey, this side's tighter, this side's looser. I feel better, I feel worse, however it is. And if you get going with this stuff, guys, you're definitely going to feel a major difference in the scope of what we do at Edge Body, or even what you do in the gym itself. Definitely just try and do a couple of these movements. I'm breaking down 5 of them. We got 1 more to go after this. But, yeah. Feeling that one today. That left hip's tight on me. Okay, so we're going to need that box for our next one again. It's going to be an elevated pigeon stretch. If you've ever done any kind of yoga stretches or anything like that, the pigeon stretch is whenever you're going to have that knee bent on the floor. Everything's going to be kind of bending over behind it. So what we're going to do today, use that box again. You're going to let that knee drop over. I like to just come straight on it here. Really making sure this lower part of your leg, where your calf is out as far as you can get it. And still work on that 90-degree angle that we were doing at the very beginning with the 90-90s. Now you can hang out here. This actually feels pretty good for me today. Or you can progress it more. You can come down lower on it, twist out, hang out for a second, come back up, twist it the other side. If I can use this box right. Yep, twist it the other side, and then back up. Just hang out here too, guys. If you're going to bend over, really make sure that you are bending at the hips. In that going, we're not just slouching forward. So we're really moving at the hips, activating those outside hips, your glute medius, your glute minimus. If you've ever have any sciatica pain or low back pain, this is definitely going to be an awesome stretch that you can do. And then hang out here as long as you want to. But let's go ahead and switch those sides, hit the other side. Remember, start foot up on the box. If you haven't noticed, I'm doing everything today barefoot. I like to do it barefoot just because I feel like I'm not limited by my shoes. Kind of feel the earth a little bit better. I'm on the mats, but I can feel the earth a little bit better and everything. So instantly you can see, if you can tell, this side on me, my calf definitely wants to pull straight to my body more, so I really got to fight to get that out. I'm not near as flexible on this left side as I am the right side. It's been like that forever. We've still been working on it. So I'm going to hang out up here for this one. Remember, you can hinge over and twist as much as you want to. And then, this still is going to be your workout. So you're definitely going to kind of come through, do as much as you want to do, as much as mobility and flow that works for you and your schedule. I always recommend that you try and get this in 2 or 3 times a week, just so you can kind of stay loose. And everything that we built up and tore down during boot camp, you're able to recover, relax, and have this part of your recovery plan, opposed to just beating yourself up all day. That's all I got today, guys. Everybody have